and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new figure from
the Howling.
Whoa, check him out. Imagine your worst fear a reality.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely don't want to. So, this is the ultimate werewolf action figure.
Yeah, so this is by NECA. So yeah, I have been waiting. I think I literally gasped when I saw this.
Yes, you did, and he doesn't have any expression hardly ever, whenever.
I loved this movie growing up. I definitely loved the whole werewolf genre, and this was a really cool looking werewolf. So,
all right, let's turn it around. We got the Howling on the side, and then whoa, look at that! The figure with some gross teeth going on, and he's definitely howling.
Yes, he is.
We know all about howling. So
it says it includes interchangeable heads, hands, and display stand with different length posts.
Wow. All right, is there anything on the other side? There's just the howling again. All right, let's take a look inside the magic window.
Yes, so NECA always gives you this wonderful window box display. So
and you can see the figure on the left, and you can see, the picture of the figure on the left, and then you see him on the right. You see the 2 extra head sculpts. Ooh, that one he definitely needs to brush his teeth. And there's feet and hands. Make sure you don't get those mixed up. Extra set of each, right? Yeah, or maybe it's both hands. Never mind. He doesn't need another set of feet. He's got 2 extra sets of hands, but it's kind of hard to tell with him being a werewolf. All right, let's go ahead and get
the Howling
out of his box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
the werewolf from the Howling
out of his box. Whoa, he is, look at that. He is on attack.
Yes.
So that's the stand they were talking about with the, I guess, height adjustments.
Yeah, so you can, so this guy has a shorter one, or you could actually put the 2 together.
Oh, and make it.
This piece has a piece where you could peg this in, or you could just peg it in. I think you could peg the 2 together
and make it taller, super tall. Whoa!
What you wanted to do,
like he's jumping down at somebody.
Yeah,
maybe that. I don't know. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the extra hand sculpts. Now, seems like this one. No, maybe they're all individual. The one on the left he has right now seems more gripping, like he's going to grip anything. But anyway, and then the other one's a little bit more relaxed. This is maybe even more relaxed. Let's take a look.
He's like reaching out for you.
Yeah, that's true. Rawr, that is super creepy. Look at those nails, boy. He needs a manicure. And they are sharp. They are kind of sharp. Like I wouldn't want to step on that in the middle of the night. And then there's another one, a little bit more gripping for the right hand, and then for the left hand, a little bit more splayed. Spread out fingers there. And then for the right hand, this is a little bit more gripping, but the pinky is in a little bit more. I think they're all just slightly different, and the middle finger's a little bit, this finger's a little bit in some. So I don't think there's any that are like exactly alike.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpts. So I'll show off this one and let John show off the one with the blah in the mouth. All right, so look at that. Look at the teeth.
I love the head sculpts on this.
Look at the side of that. And it does... does this one move?
No.
No, the other one moves. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this is just the open mouth. The other one he is wearing is the closed mouth. But look at the tongue, the teeth, the eyes. Ooh.
Yeah, they did just an incredible job on this figure.
Little teeny. I hope it's picking... The light is picking it up. It's like little yellow eyes. Yellow eyes, look at that. It's looking at you. Very cool. So, and look at all the details they have on the teeth and in the mouth and the tongue. Very cool. Lots of details as well in the ears and the wolf hair. So, very cool facial sculpt, or head sculpt. And now John's going to show off the other one, which does have some articulation.
Yeah, so this is really an awesome one as well. This is kind of like similar to the one that he has on currently, except this is like he's just fed. But it does have the jaw is articulated, so you can have it be open mouth like the one we just saw, or closed mouth like the one he has on, or somewhere in between.
Maybe too
which
much
is
ketchup.
Awesome. Yes.
Too much ketchup with your fries.
Absolutely amazing.
Look at that. And all the details, even a little bit on the fur.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it looks really realistic. Let me see if I can get a better look at that. And a closer look. All right. Whoa, close your mouth. Go brush your teeth. All right, let's go ahead and show off the figure. So, take him right off the stand here. And then we can get a look at this facial sculpt right here, which is, like you said, just like the other. But the jaw is not articulated. But there's the yellow eyes. Nose, look at the snarl. That's cool. Got the snarl going on. And you got some really cool, look at all of the details in the fur. There's like so much all on the arms, all the way to all the sections on the back. I hope it's picking it up. There you go. All the sections on the back. And John will be showing off that articulation. There's a little tail, little teeny tiny. And then the fur coming right here off of the thighs. And there's those haunches. There's those feet, the bottom of the feet. His feet are, well, this part anyway, smaller than his hands.
Yeah.
Unless you include all of that. But really neat. I just want to show you from the back. And then from the front, you got the fur coming together right here on his chest. And yeah, looks like he could use a little shave on the... But really cool figure. I'm going to go ahead and let John show off the articulation on him.
All right, so let's take a look. He's going to have a point at the base of the head, which will allow him to look from side to side. As you can see, there's actually several points in the neck, which will allow him to kind of almost be like on all fours if he wanted, or more human-like up on two legs. But like I said, you know, they all kind of twist to be able to get you looking to different directions. He has articulation at the shoulders, and it will rotate and extend, and actually twist if you wanted to. But it also has the, if I hold it steady, the bicep swivel. It is rather tight. He has the elbow articulation, and the elbow will rotate as well as bending and extending. He has the wrist articulation, so it will rotate and pivot to give you increased range of motion in the hands. He has a point like mid-torso, which will allow him to twist from side to side, but it also allows him to go backwards and forwards to kind of crunch forward or rear back and twist, so you can get those cool action poses. He has articulation at the hips, and they will go side to side and front to back. And then of course the haunches have what would it basically be like a knee articulation, and it will rotate and extend. Then the second point, and the same there, and then keep going down. Another, so I guess this would kind of be
ankle.
like the ankle, and then maybe toe, even though this is actually the whole foot. But and then it will rotate, kind of roll and pivot. So really well articulated. Should be fun to pose him, and looks absolutely amazing. So glad to add this to our NECA collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
The Howling Werewolf.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.